How often do you hear about foods you should or shouldn't eat while pregnant? Today we'll debunk some common misconceptions. Pregnancy and food, it's a tricky combination, right? There's a whirlpool of advice out there. One day you're told to eat for two, the next to cut out your favorite sushi. But how much of this is fact and how much is mere folklore? Well, it's time to set the record straight. We're here to bring you the most up-to-date scientific facts. We'll debunk those pregnancy diet myths that have been passed down through generations and have been causing confusion. Remember, accurate information is the key to making informed decisions. It's about understanding what's beneficial for you and your baby and what's not. So don't let these myths cloud your judgment or cause unnecessary worry. So let's dive in and explore the foods expecting mothers should avoid. And remember, when in doubt, always consult with a healthcare professional. First up on the list, high mercury fish. Mercury, a naturally occurring metal, is found in many types of fish, but the levels can vary significantly. When present in high amounts, mercury can interfere with the brain development of a fetus. This is why it's crucial to be mindful of the types of fish consumed. Certain fish are known to contain higher levels of mercury. For instance, shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and tilefish are known culprits. It's best to steer clear of these varieties. In fact, the higher a fish is on the food chain, the more mercury it's likely to contain, as it accumulates this metal from consuming other fish. That being said, fish can still play a beneficial role in your diet. Many are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are vital for heart health and brain function. So while fish can be a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, it's important to choose wisely. Next on the list, raw or undercooked foods. These are a common feature in many of our diets. We're talking about foods like sushi, rare steak, or even that delicious-looking sunny-side-up egg. Now, while these might be tantalizing treats for many of us, they carry risks that can be particularly concerning during pregnancy. You see, undercooked or raw foods have a higher chance of harboring bacteria or parasites. These little troublemakers can cause foodborne illnesses, which are not only unpleasant but potentially dangerous. For an expecting mother, these illnesses can lead to serious health complications such as dehydration and nutrient deficiencies. But it doesn't stop there. These foodborne illnesses can also cross the placenta and affect the baby, leading to severe problems like developmental issues and premature birth. So while you may be craving that medium rare steak or fresh sushi roll, it's essential to prioritize safety over satisfaction. Therefore, ensuring your food is well cooked is crucial during pregnancy. Unpasteurized products are another category to be cautious about. When we talk about these, we mean items like milk, cheese, and even fruit juices. You see, these products can contain harmful bacteria like listeria. This nasty little microbe has the ability to cross the placental barrier and potentially harm the baby. It's not something anyone wants to encounter, especially during pregnancy. To understand why, let's do a quick science dip. Pasteurization is a heat treatment process that kills harmful bacteria without significantly changing the taste or nutritional value of the food. It's like a security checkpoint for your food, ensuring only the safe and nutritious parts get through. So when products are unpasteurized, they haven't gone through this crucial safety check. The good news is, it's easy to avoid these risks. It's all about checking the label. Most food products will clearly state if they are pasteurized, so always check the label to ensure your products are pasteurized. Caffeine is a daily necessity for many, but it's important to limit intake during pregnancy. Now you might be wondering, why is that? Well, consuming too much caffeine has been linked to an increased risk of premature birth, low birth weight, and developmental delays. This is because caffeine readily crosses the placenta and your baby's tiny body is still developing its ability to process this stimulant. Remember, caffeine isn't just found in coffee, it's also in tea, chocolate, soda, and even some medications. So it's essential to keep tabs on your overall caffeine consumption. If you're a coffee lover, don't worry, going decaf is always an option. Herbal teas can also be a great substitute. Just be sure to check with your healthcare provider about the types of herbal teas that are safe during pregnancy. So while a cup of coffee isn't off limits, moderation is key. Alcohol is a straightforward no-go during pregnancy. Cut and dry, no ifs, ands, or buts. You see, alcohol can cross the placenta, which means when you're drinking, so is your unborn child. This poses significant risks for their development, both physically and mentally. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what we call fetal alcohol syndrome. This is a condition that can occur in a child whose mother drank alcohol during pregnancy. The effects are far-reaching and can include physical abnormalities, behavioral problems, and cognitive impairments. Take a moment to imagine a newborn. They're small, fragile, and their entire future lies ahead of them. Now picture that same child with a life filled with difficulties that could have been prevented. Heart-wrenching, isn't it? This is the reality for children affected by fetal alcohol syndrome. Let's delve a bit deeper. Physical abnormalities can range from distinctive facial features such as a smooth ridge between the nose and upper lip, smaller than average head size, and shorter than average height. More seriously, though, these children may also have problems with their heart, kidneys, and bones. On the behavioral and cognitive front, these individuals often struggle with learning, memory, attention span, communication, vision, and hearing. They may have poor social skills, making it difficult for them to get along with others. Now you might be thinking, what if I just have a small glass of wine every now and then? Unfortunately, there is no known safe amount of alcohol to drink while pregnant. Not a glass, not a sip. The only surefire way to prevent fetal alcohol syndrome is complete abstinence from alcohol during pregnancy. This might seem tough, especially if you enjoy a glass of vino with dinner or a beer at a barbecue. But remember, pregnancy is a relatively short period in your life, and the sacrifices you make now will contribute to a healthier future for your baby. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to alcohol and pregnancy. After all, you're not just making decisions for yourself anymore, but for the little one growing inside you. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's recap. We've taken a deep dive into the world of pregnancy nutrition, debunking myths, and shining the light on foods that expecting mothers should avoid to ensure a healthy and safe pregnancy. We've learned that high mercury fish, such as swordfish, shark, and king mackerel, are best to avoid as they can harm a baby's developing nervous system. Instead, opt for fish low in mercury like salmon or sardines, which are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids that are beneficial for your baby's development. Next, we've discussed the potential dangers of raw or undercooked foods. These can harbor harmful bacteria and parasites, posing risks not just to you but also to your little one. So make sure your meals are cooked thoroughly and remember to wash fruits and vegetables well before eating. We've also delved into unpasteurized products. These contain bacteria such as listeria, which can lead to serious complications during pregnancy. So it's best to stick to pasteurized milk, cheese, and juices. We've explored the impact of high caffeine intake. While it's okay to enjoy a cup of coffee or tea, excessive caffeine can lead to premature birth or low birth weight. So moderation is key here. And we've certainly stressed the importance of avoiding alcohol during pregnancy. There's no safe amount or safe time to drink when you're expecting. Alcohol can cause a myriad of problems, including fetal alcohol syndrome. Throughout this journey, we've reinforced the importance of a healthy, balanced diet during pregnancy. It's not just about avoiding certain foods, but also about nourishing your body and your baby with the right nutrients. Remember, when in doubt, always consult a healthcare professional about your diet during pregnancy. Stay healthy, stay informed.